Hey everyone, this is Brian with the VIP Soundcheck, and this is a video that I never really wanted to have to make, but I feel the need, unfortunately, that I have to make it for my own sake, if nothing else. But I've gotten a number of questions from people to kind of clarify some things, and so that's my purpose here today. And I'm going to tell you briefly about what happened and why I left my prior channel, Inspiring How You See That. And so, Inspiring How You See That, if you guys have seen me with that channel, I actually was a co-founder and a co-owner of Inspiring How You See That with someone that had been probably my best friend for over 20 years. We had the channel together for almost 4 years, and there were a number of reasons, both from the direction of the channel and from an ethical standpoint of why I felt the need to leave the channel. I'm not going to go into details about what those specifics were because, frankly, it doesn't really matter. It's not really relevant to the purpose of this video. But we'll just suffice to say that I left Inspiring How You See That officially in November of 2023. Under what I thought at the time was good circumstances. And so I started the VIP Soundcheck in November, and when I left Inspiring How You See That, we had a verbal agreement that Inspiring How You See That could continue to have everything that we had posted, nothing was going to be taken off, but that I was also going to be able to post my interviews that I had done on the new VIP Soundcheck. And so that's what I started to do. I even made a video, telling people, hey, you can go show Inspiring How You See That love, everything is good. On each of the interview videos, I put a slide that says that, this was created in conjunction with Inspiring How You See That, giving Inspiring How You See That credit. And so I thought all was good. Well, once I started posting those videos and they started getting views and doing somewhat well, I immediately started getting copyright strikes, and within 1 day, even though I was given 7 days notice to address it, 1 day later, my channel was shut down by YouTube. And it was specifically requested by Inspiring How You See That. And I do have the proof of that, though, again, I don't really want to go into the weeds there. It is what it is. And so that obviously was not in line with the verbal agreement that we had made. And so, kind of fast forward now, I again, of course, restarted the VIP Soundcheck, and I have not put any of those interviews out because even though, from a legal standpoint, again, I was an owner and a co-creator of Inspiring How You See That. So legally, I own those videos just as much as Inspiring How You See That. I don't want to run the risk of having this channel shut down again. I'm just going to be very blunt with that. What's very frustrating to me, and I've had a lot of people ask me recently, hey, are you on 2 channels now? Because I'm still seeing you're still being mentioned on Inspiring How You See That, and yet you've got the VIP Soundcheck. I want to make it very, very crystal clear. I am not in any way, shape, or form associated with, nor am I promoting or supporting Inspiring How You See That. And I have not since November of 2023. On Inspiring How You See That, it looks like a different story. It is presented as if I'm still there. As a matter of fact, I have been mentioned in recent videos as if I'm still there. And that simply is not true. Again, I am in no way associated with Inspiring How You See That, nor will I ever be, and I have not been since November of 2023. So I just want to make that crystal clear that the VIP Soundcheck is the only channel that I'm officially associated with. Now, you'll see me do collaborations with others, like my friends, Carly Shay, Media Man Dan, Jimmy from The Bottom Line, and others. And that'll be a lot of fun. Again, from my own sanity, I wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and I wanted to just get the truth out there. Now, a couple of things that I don't want. So, If you guys are still enjoying content from Inspiring How You See That, by all means, please continue to do that. I think that's fantastic. If you choose not to follow Inspiring How You See That, that is your choice. I'm not asking you to unfollow them. Again, if you enjoy their content, please continue to enjoy that content. I do not want in any way, shape, or form anyone to harass or attack Inspiring How You See That. I do not support that in any way. This is simply letting you guys know my point of view of what has happened up to this point. And I can understand how some of you are probably like, Brian, why are you bringing this up? This sounds like whining. I'm going to stop this video. I don't want to deal with... And you know what? I completely understand that point of view. And if you stop watching this video already, I don't blame you. That's perfectly fine. What I will tell you is that I promise you, barring any kind of major change in this situation, this is the last that I plan on addressing it. Again, it's not something I want to drag out. I'm not interested in harming Inspiring How You See That at all. I'm not interested in taking anything from Inspiring How You See That. I would love the opportunity, YouTube, to be able to put out my interviews that I equally own, like Inspiring How You See That. I would change the editing, like it would be brand new editing, and again, I would put credit that it was also on Inspiring How You See That. I worked very hard for those interviews, and I'm not trying to play the victim here, but I'm very proud of those interviews. There's something that, I did a lot of driving to get to. I put in the time to set up. I put in the time to research. And I built those relationships, and I'm very proud of that. And I'd love to be able to share that with everybody. But unfortunately, to this point, I can't, or I run the risk of losing my channel. Meanwhile, Inspiring How You See That gets to continue putting out my videos every day and continue to even make money off of it, which again is fine, but I should be able to post them as well. And that's all I'm saying. But again, I don't want any kind of backlash to go against Inspiring How You See That. And while very clearly I do not wish to be associated or have anything to do with that channel, I still also want to say that I pray for peace and for blessing for everyone associated with that channel. And so, again, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on because I've had some questions, and I felt now was the time that I just needed to put it out there and just get it out of my system and have the video. So, to those of you that have stayed to the end, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to kind of vent a little bit and to present my side. And again, I promise you, barring anything drastic, this would be the last time that I plan on addressing this. So, to everyone else, if you wouldn't mind, just saying a prayer, giving me a well wish that in time, if it's God's will, that I can be able to put my old interviews on. Because again, it's not about money or anything. It's simply just I want to be able to share those with you guys. If that doesn't happen, you know what? That's okay. While it's disappointing, I trust the Lord. And I will not allow anyone or anything rob me of this thing that brings me a lot of joy, which is talking to you guys about music and being able to interview artists. So it's full steam ahead. And so again, I want to thank you guys for being on this journey with me. It means the world to me. So again, I just wanted to put it out there, let you know exactly where I stand, and here's what I would say in going through this whole process. I don't have regrets being part of Inspiring How You See That. It was an amazing thing for the time that it was meant to be. And I learned a lot. I learned, and I'll be perfectly honest, I was foolishly naive at times. But I've learned from that. And the only advice that I could give is, if you're thinking of starting a channel or doing any type of business setup with a friend, take your time and really, really think about it. Really pray about it. And again, I'm not saying every situation doesn't work. I know there are plenty of situations where friends get together, start a business, and it's fantastic. All I'm saying is take your time and really, really think about it. Because unfortunately, there are times where situations and things like jealousy or even the tiniest little bit of money comes into play, and it really ruins a friendship. And it's unfortunate, but that's life. We learn and we move forward. So that's it. I'm off my soapbox. We're going to get back to positive things. But again, I want to thank you guys for spending this time with me, letting me vent a little bit, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you all. I love you all. God bless, and rock on.